My dear friends, guten Tag und Grüß Gott. Guten Tag und Grüß Gott. After a few days of break, I am back here again in your company. The other day, last day, we spoke about the conjugation of the verbs. Conjugation of the verbs. The verbs we conjugate and the nouns we decline. We started to conjugate the regular verbs in the present tense. About verbs, as you should remember, we have to take care of several things to fix the meaning of a verbal form. One is tense, or first is number, second is persons, the first person, second person, third person, and then the tenses and modes. And there are several other things which are not so important as these three. So we conjugated one or two verbs in regular verbs. As I said several times, in any language, the verbs are the most difficult part of the speech. There are a lot of exceptions. As I said, this happens because people used to talk in a particular way, and later the grammarians came and fixed the rules, and they looked into the usage of the people and fixed the rules accordingly. That is why there are so many exceptions, particularly in the case of verbs. If the rules were set first and the language created later, that would have been much easier. Now, last day we conjugated some of the regular verbs in the present tense. Today we conjugate some of the very common verbs which we have to use everyday life. In all language situations. Some common verbs like verb to be. Incidentally, we also spoke last time about the personal pronouns. They are I, ich, I. And I think I write it down once again. Ich is singular, ich, then wir is plural. Ich is I, wir is we. I said we pronounce the German language as it is written, but here there is a slight difference. It is not wir, pronunciation should have been wir, but we normally speak it for the sake of convenience and listening. For nice listening, we pronounce it as wir, not as wir. The Indian languages, I said, is spoken exactly as it is written, always. No, there are some particular, for example, this is ra. But if you write two ra's together, what happens? It is ta. I don't know why it has been like that. So this is a strange thing. If you write two ra together, we pronounce it as ta. Once one of our priests was teaching Malayalam to a German disciple, and he asked the disciple to read the lesson. He read the lesson, Kurukanu parariya pararu. Kurukanu patiya pattana. But if you write two ra, we pronounce it as ta. It is not Kurukanu parariya pararu, it is Kurukanu patiya pattu. Second person is do. This is first person. This is singular. This is plural. Second person is do. That is you, singular. And ear. Here also. Ear, you, plural. Third person, there is gender. For these two, no gender. Whether the speaker is a woman or a man, and the hearer is a woman or man, no difference, all the same. But in third person, you have to have gender, that is he is she, and s is it. And its plural is altogether C. Then we also spoke about another C, capital C, meaning you, always plural. Always plural. This is a respect form of you. This is the normal form. This is plural. But if you are speaking to a stranger, the superior or etc., you have to use this. So this is the person, we have already seen that, but just to refresh your memory, I wrote it down. Now today, some very common verbs which we definitely use every now and then. For example, one is verb to be. Verb to be. Verb to be means I am, you are, etc. He is, she is, it is, they are, etc. Verb to be. Singular, plural. So, singular is ich bin. Ich bin. What is the meaning? I am. I am. Ich bin. B-I-N. Ich bin. The plural of ich is wir. Wir sind. Wir sind, we are. We are. Ich bin, wir sind. So this is first person. Second person is du bist. Du bist. You are. You singular. Or thou art. You are singular. If you want to very precise, you may say thou art. Du bist. Then plural is ear. Ear side. Side. You are. You are. Ear side. You are plural. This is singular. Third person, there are three. All the three has the same R, C, S. All the three has one form. Erist, seist, assist. He is, she is, it is. All the three has only one form. Ist, ist, she ist, assist. Erist means he is. She ist means she is. Es ist means it is. And the plural is sie, isn't it? Sie. And it is sinned. She sinned. This sinned. So this sinned is again repeated here. They are. They are. We have an additional form, that is the form of respect for you, that is C, capital C. That is also C sinned. So sin comes 3 times. You are. You are not like this. It is a form of respect. So this is the verb to be, conjugation of the verb to be in the present tense. You know, we have 3 tenses: present tense, past tense and future tense. Past tense there are several, future tense there are several forms, but present tense is only one. Ich bin, I read it once again. Ich bin, wir sind, wir sind. Du bist, ihr seid, ihr seid. Sie, es ist, sie, es ist. Sie sind, they are, sie sind. Then the C sind capital C, you are. This is the conjugation of verb to be, that is, without this verb we cannot use the language properly. It comes again and again, the verb to be. So you have to learn it by heart, write it down again and again, and commit to memory. Commit to memory so that at any moment you can recall it and repeat it. Ich bin, I am. Wir sind, we are. Du bist, you are, singular. Ihr seid, you are plural. Sie, es ist. Ist, he is. Sie ist, she is. And es ist, it is. It is. It can be also mean that is, this is, etc. It is can be various forms for that. That is, it is, this is, etc. Sie sind plural, they are. Then sie sind, the capital C, you are, the respect form. So this you have to necessarily learn by heart, write it down again and again, commit to your memory, so that even in the midnight, if you are called and asked to repeat it, you should be able to say it without any hitch and hindrance. This is one of the verbs which is very often used. Another verb is haben. Haben. Haben means to have. This is the infinitive form, to have. Haben, as I said, infinitive form ends in en most of the time. Infinitive form of the verb to be is sein. I did not say that. Verb to be is sein. To be, sein. This is to have, haben. Haben. Like in English, this has 2 usages. One, as a regular verb, I have a book, you have a pencil, etc. That is a regular verb. But it is used to form the perfect tense, to form the perfect tense. Just like in English, I have spoken, I have spoken. Use the word have. In the same manner, German also use it haben, use haben to form the perfect tense. We will learn that later if you get time, the perfect tense, the conjugation of the perfect tense. So, ich habe, ich habe, ich habe, I have. Ich habe. As I said, you remember, if the H comes in the beginning, you pronounce it, but if it comes in the middle of a word, don't pronounce it. Here it is in the beginning. Ich habe. I have. Wir haben. Wir haben. We have. First person. Second person. Du hast. Du hast. Du hast. Ihr, that is a bit different. Habt. 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 There is no vowel in between B and T. Now, ihr habt. Third person, sie, es hat. Hat. He has, she has, it has. Hat. And the plural is again haben. Sie haben. Sie haben. They have. They have. And the capital C, Sie haben. You have. As I said, just like in English, haben has two functions. It is a regular verb to indicate and designate possession. I have a book, you have a notebook, or etc., etc. That is regular verb. But it is also used, just like in English, to form the perfect tense. Ich habe gesprochen. Ich habe gesprochen. I have spoken. Or ich habe gespielt. Gespielt. I have played. Or du hast gegangen. Du bist gegangen. Du hast gekauft. Du hast ein Buch gekauft. You have bought a book. There it is a part of it is a Hilf verb. It has the two verbs are used. Ich habe gegangen. Ich habe. Just like in English, I have spoken. So have is one verb, spoken is another verb. That is two parts in the same sentence. So ich habe, wir haben. Du hast, it is you have. You have. plural.